Hi, my name is Mel Scher, and I'm a realtor down here in San Diego. I'm at a wonderful place called Santee Lakes, where the city I live in has created a preserve for ducks and fish, and camping and places where children can play and people can swim, and it's just a nice place to make a video. So I wanted to make this video today to talk to everybody about who I am and how I came to find out about Krista Mayshor's program and why I joined. So how I found out about Krista's program is on Facebook. A few months back, I was just sort of scrolling, wasting time on Facebook, and all of a sudden I come across Krista's post. And when I first saw it, you know, it looked good, and I listened for a little bit, and then I moved on like I do most of the ads. And then later, of course, another ad came up, and then later another ad came up. Eventually I began to listen to the things that she was saying, and I remember hearing her story and how it kind of started with a real bad footing, but she turned that around just out of pure grit and closed 69 deals in her first year. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, that's more than I can do, you know. Who is this person? And then I began to hear how she was closing 150 deals a year. And I was like, who is this monster, you know? And so anyway, I began to research her. And I started plugging into like the groups and looking at the videos, and I've always been convinced that video is the way to communicate in this modern age. People just don't read as much. It's a very visual thing. And so I began to look at her ads, because I would always boost things on Facebook. You know, you don't get any kind of results. You get some likes and stuff, but you know, nothing from that. And I began to listen to the concept of the ads, and so then I began to like glean the free stuff that I could from her. I got her book, I got her audio book. I began to research her. I wanted to find out, is this a legit program, you know? And so I researched her on Zillow. I researched her on some of the other places where her name would be, and it was legit. And then I began to kind of look at videos she did with Agent Carrot, things like that. And the more and more, then I would try the things, you know. I would try to pick up, oh, what is she doing? What is she teaching to do? And I looked at her videos. In fact, my last listing that I did, I copied her as much as I could, how she presented her listings. I did the drone thing, I did the tour through the houses, you know. She was pretty much becoming my pattern for success, because I don't see anybody else out here really doing that. A couple people are doing stuff like this, but even those people aren't really doing what I'm learning is the right way to use social media. And so yesterday I was actually up, this is Friday the 14th of September. Yesterday I went to a meeting she had up in a city close to me called Carlsbad, and sat on the front row, took notes, and I had been making videos, and I talked to her about it, and she said, you know, it was because that video, she knew who I was, and she began to talk to me. I didn't even, all of a sudden she's saying my name, and I'm like, who's that? And I look up, and she's talking to me in front of everybody about the video I made, because I had asked her to comment on it a couple days ago, and she goes, that's why it's as powerful as it is. And during the presentation, I realized that the things that I was getting for free were good, but when she started talking about how she uses that in her listing presentations, and she shows the facts and the figures, I began to realize after many months that I got to jump in. And so based upon that and a multitude of other things that I had researched, it just kind of all came together. So, you know, I talked to my wife about it. She's good with it. You know, yeah, it's a lot of money to come out of pocket with, but that's okay. Every business invests in themselves, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's how I found out about Krista, was through her Facebook ads, and then doing my own research, and then finally just coming to the realization that, you know what, leads are good. That's what we all want to do, but I'm really after those listing presentations. I want to be the guy, just like Krista has always said, that, hey, call me in last, because I had a sales career for 25 years, and I would always tell my customers that, call me in last, find out what the competitors are offering, and I'll beat it. And so that's how I want to do. So that's why I'm in the elite program, is I want to be the person that sits down with Mr. Seller and says, this is what I do, and to have them go, yeah, nobody else is doing that, here, sell my house for me. So anyway, I hope this has been a good intro, maybe a little long-winded, but that's kind of who I am and why I'm here, and what I hope to get out of it. So have a good day. Again, my name is Mel Scher, a realtor down here in the horrible city of San Diego. Crummy weather, you know, all year round, but somebody's got to do it. It might as well be me. So have a good day.